Welcome to the 2024 Black Enterprise Women of Power Summit. For the next few days, we will connect, uplift, and get inspired from world-class corporate leaders while embracing the power of sisterhood. Who else is excited about that? Amazing. My name is Selena Hill, and I'm the Director of Multi-Platform Content here at Black Enterprise. And by a show of hands, who's here for the first time? Whoa! Oh my God, welcome, welcome. Do we have anybody who's been here before? Raise your hand. Okay, welcome back, sis. So, now, another question. Who's ready to master the transformational power of nonverbal communication to uplift and level up in our professional and personal lives? Make some noise for that. Amazing. You are all in the right place at the right time. And let me just say, Linda Clemons, has anyone else been to the Linda Clemons Body Language Masterclass before? Okay. This is my 8th Women of Power Summit, and I will say that this session is one of my all-time favorites. Trust me, you are in for a treat. Now, for those who don't know, let me introduce Miss Linda Clemons to you. Put some respect on her name. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. These little cards tripping me up. There we go. So, for those who don't know, Linda Clemons is the CEO of Sisterpreneur Inc. She is also one of the top sales and body language experts in the world who specializes in detecting deception. Right. Her clients include celebrities, entrepreneurs, executive, politicians, and corporate giants like Southwest Airlines, the U.S. Postal Service, Nestle MGM, U.S. Customs, the FBI, Delta, J.P. Morgan Chase, Nielsen, Louis Vuitton, Toyota, Valentino, and Coca-Cola. Now, Linda has opened for or shared stages with the likes of Oprah Winfrey, President Obama, and Dr. Condoleezza Rice. Now, without further ado, ladies, please give a warm welcome to Miss Linda Clemons.
Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on. Whoa. Hold on, Bob, hold on. Okay, so first of all, Queen, thank you for that wonderful introduction. Thank you. And I'm excited to be in the room with my sisters. Good to see you, Paula, Krishan. Good to see you. Good to see you, Sandra. Good to see you. I'm just excited to be here with my sisters. But I want you to know, it took a minute to get here, to be here with you. I left in my room a tall, dark chocolate. Triple layer brownie. I've been fasting for like 3 months so I can look good for you on the side. I'm wearing 3 pair of Spanx right now. And I've got my level up bra on to look good for you. So I love you, sisters, but we're going to try that introduction one more again. See, I'm missing you, and I want you to act like you missed me. Ladies and a few good gentlemen, can I get my music, brother? Get my music. Can you please put your hands together for your sister from another Mr., Linda Clemons. This was so unexpected. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm getting emotional. I didn't expect that. Thank you so much. Thank you. It was like, okay, sis, it's good. It's good. It's good. Again, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you to the entire Black Enterprise Women of Power Summit. Thank you for all the work that you do. Sister Lisa, thank you for your leadership and your dream team. Please, let's give a big round of applause to the entire staff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout outs to all my sister friends, Caroline, all my sister friends that are here. I want to thank you. Listen, I want to talk to you for a minute. Before we get started, I need to temper the room. And I've been watching you as you walked in. I'm watching your body language. I'm watching the way you comport yourself. So I want to temper the room to get you ready for this session. How many of you want to get ready for the session? Come on, Jody, Angela. You want to get ready for the session? Josetta, I know you want to get ready for the session. I know you do. So I need you to do me a favor. Even if there's a male or female sitting beside you, I want you to listen, repeat the words. I want you to say, you are in this place for your breakthrough. Okay. Some of you been trying to break out a long time. And I want you to look at the sister beside you and let her know, tell her you bold. Okay. Tell her you're beautiful. And tell that sister or that brother that you are brilliant. Now, in true transparency, you want to let them know this. Say this to them. You know what? You look good this afternoon. But you got to be truthful. Tell them this. Not as good as I do, but I'm glad you tried. It's about being honest and transparent. Okay. So here's the deal. Often I get invited to work with a lot of companies in the area of sales and nonverbal communication. That's our first language. Before you were able to speak a word, it's our primitive language. We utter sounds, we made those noises, but we use the gestures and the movements to get what we want. And I want to talk to you today about 3 different areas that I want you to focus on. Everybody ready? Say, I'm ready. So I want you to also to take notes. It's going to be very, very critical. Quite often, I'll talk to you about the communication theory. For those of you that are in communications, you've heard of the study with Dr. Maharabian. Our words are 7% of our communication. Words are so critical. The study was done well over 50 years ago. Quite often, it's challenged because the world has changed. You often might have heard me say, or you read before, that our tonality, how we say something, is 38% of our communication. There's a saying that goes, it's not what you say, but. So let's do a remix. It's not what you say or how you say it. It's what you hear. It's what you hear. So even if I said something like this, check it out. I saw Steve and Sandy at the mall the other day and they were alone. Big deal. The words and the tone. Big deal, Linda. People go to the mall all the time. I said again, I saw Steve and Sandy at the mall the other day and they were alone. But what if I did this? I saw Steve and Sandy at the mall the other day and they were alone. Same words, but what's different? The tone. And the tone can send different messages. The tone is so powerful. Those of you who are in sales, simply by the way you modulate your tone, it will allow the client, the customer, the prospect to feel and believe that the suggestion that you are making was their idea. And 55% is your nonverbal. So if 55% is your body language and you add the 38, you're talking about, wow, 93%. So if all 3 don't agree in our communication, then there's a disconnect between you and me. So it's so important that we are aware of that as the powerful women that we are. But here are 3 areas that I want to talk to you about. Everyone say the head, the head, the head. That's the first area. The second area I want to speak to you about is the heart. Someone say the heart. Okay. And the third area are the hands. Someone say the hands. So one of the things that when I'm working undercover, so I'm trained in a little special area, it's called analytical interviewing. It's a nice word for interrogation. So think about it. If you're dealing with the head, we have 100 billion neurons in our brain, 40,000 in the heart. Do you know that the heart has a nervous system? That's why quite often we'll say something like this: my heart tells me I shouldn't do this. My heart tells me it doesn't make sense. And in our hands, we have 3 major nerves. So the hands and the brain are connected together. They have bilateral conversations. So say, for example, if you are thinking about something smooth and flowing, and I ask you to demonstrate it with your hands, how would you do your hands? Smooth, right. Now, how many women in the room are married? Show of hands. Okay, great. How many of you are single? Show of hands. How many of you are trying to do both? That was a trick question. No, she raised that hand. You know we on tape. I'm just trying to help a sister out. Okay? But you were truthful. So whatever goes on in your mind will show up in your matter. Whatever it is that you're thinking about, it comes about. So how many times have we worked with someone or been around someone that has gotten on your last? I didn't finish. Your last reserve nerve. And the next thing you know, you're having a meeting with that individual, and they happen to say something in the meeting that triggered that last reserve nerve. Let's talk about the head. So here we're sitting here, and you're sitting in the meeting, and someone says, well, I don't think it's going to work. We've done that before. Then all of a sudden, the 43 facial muscles in your face begin to tighten up. And then you'll start to do lip compression. Repeat after me, lip compression. So how many of you have ever seen lip compression? Do you know what it looks like? So here's what lip compression looks like. How many times you've wanted to say something and then you just, and the next thing you know, the lip disappears like this. And some of you, it wants to eke out so bad, Sandra, that they even put a key on it, go like, So when you see lip compression in a meeting and you're scanning the room, as I'm doing with you right now, when you see lip compression in a meeting and you've asked a question, any suggestions, any ideas, and someone has something to say but they don't want to say it, fear perhaps from the tribe, fear perhaps someone may like judge them or what have you, you'll have a tendency to see the lip compression. So Brenda, do you have something to say? I'm good. I'm good. So be aware of the lip compression, and it also happens with you. How many of us know, show of hands, that we've got to work on our temperament? And how many of you in the room don't want to work on your temperament? Okay. So that's a whole nother issue right there. Oh, Lord, I think we're going to need a little bit more than 45 minutes and an hour. Someone only greater than me could change this situation. I'm just saying, okay? Whew, okay. So when we're dealing with the head, why is that so important? Because when your thoughts are there and the thing you think on the longest becomes the strongest, if you continue to think that I'm not going to get that promotion, if you continue to think that this is what they're doing to me, then you manifest that out in the universe, since your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between falsehood or